Hey, what's up, guys? We're here for our fourth episode of King's Court. It's going to be a very special one. I'm here with Hard Ali.
What's good, y'all?
Marshal Craven.
What's up?
And Brandon Dawson, a.k.a. The Taco.
Howdy.
And Zoran went to the bathroom, so he'll be with us in a couple minutes. Everything. We keep it open friendly. We're just going to go through the little sponsor thing. We're sponsored by Kingslayer Cards, where you can get your accessories and your clan splits and everything. Clan selection comes out in 2 weeks. If you guys are looking for your clans, you can visit the website, pick up your splits. It's in 2 weeks, yes, Marshall. Yeah, 2 weeks. So pick that up. If you need boxes, anything, look up the website. With that, I'm going to introduce everybody here. We'll start off with Mr. Taco. How you feeling today?
I'm tired. It was heavy, but whatever. My name's Taco Brandon. Yeah, I've been playing this game since Riot Lines were a thing. My first actual deck was Tachikaze Raptor Colonel.
Oh, so you're playing Vanguard. You should have just started off that you've been playing Vanguard.
Yeah, I've been playing Vanguard. I said game, did I not?
No. You said you've been playing this game.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that you played Card Fight yet.
Oh,
but
well, yeah, I play Card Fight. Came from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's me.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then we have Marshall.
What's up? My name's Marshall. I've started with Yu-Gi-Oh! Jumped to Magic. Played Magic competitively for a few years. Been to a couple of GPs around the country. And then now I jumped to Vanguard. Vanguard I'm having a lot of fun with. But I do dabble in other card games as well.
Of course. And then we have the boy, the Messiah himself, Hart Ali, who's choking on a Cheeto.
Cheeto, always messing with me.
How you doing, Ali?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
What games are you playing?
Okay, what games I'm playing? So many games. I just keep jumping around every game.
Yeah, you're like a merry-go-round.
I play Digimon right now. I'm playing Random My Hero. I dabble in casual Yu-Gi-Oh! With Dark Magician. That's kind of broken. I have all the broken stuff in it. Mm-hmm. So it's not really casual, but it's casual. Vanguard, of course. I'm choking again.
Yeah, he's choking on his Cheetos.
Vanguard, of course. Surprisingly, my first clan was actually not Link Joker or Kagura. It was actually OTT. I played Battle Sisters Monaka. Then I got introduced to Kagura. I was playing Seal Dragons with 2 Dauntless because I was broke at the time and I was a kid and I couldn't buy cards. Then I grew up and I got money and I began max decks of Kagura and Link Joker. And I probably sold those decks about 8 times and bought them back like 12. But hey.
It's a love and hate relationship with Vanguard.
Can I just... Card games is an abusive relationship, right?
It is.
Like,
yeah.
At least they won't leave you.
Hurts.
Oh, but you try so hard, and they just come back and they
like,
punch you in your wallet.
Hey, just keep in mind when you talk to children and like kids and stuff like that, and even parents. You can tell them, hey, if your kid gets into a card game, you don't have to worry about them ever becoming an alcoholic or doing drugs because they're never going to have enough money for either.
I don't know how true that is, but we won't talk about that on this podcast.
We're going to see some school shooters.
Were you a lonely kid, Ollie?
Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys are all here. We've been trying to do this for a while. Marshall, a little bit for you. Congratulations on being sponsored by Kingslayer Cards. How do you feel about that?
I feel super excited about it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be this weekend is gonna be my first event as a sponsored member of Kingslayer Cards, and I'm hoping to represent.
Hey, we hope to. We also, if you noticed on the Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, we did add another member to the team. That's Eric Zarita. He's out there playing and testing for tomorrow. But so we'll get him on the podcast sooner or later. But with enough with that, what's wrong, Ali? What happened? You're looking at me like I said something wrong. With that saying, so Taco, there's a reason why I brought you onto the podcast today.
Yeah, I fucking know.
And because you had a little bit of beef, saying about Tachi's having the worst freestanding stride.
Whoa.
Never.
Did not say worst. Never said worst.
Whatever.
Here's my claim. Here is my claim.
By the way, let the people know about what the name of the stride is.
Nebros. What is it? Gluttony Ruler Nebros?
Gluttony never.
Gluttony Nebros. It's a great card. You put that in any other clan, I promise you, every person is going to complain about their hand size in that deck. Every you put that in any other deck. And you want to know why? Because people can say, "Oh, it only takes 6 cards, and you can use Gauge. Gauge has a resource. It can get sniped and everyone has a way to snipe in this game now, right? You can stack it underneath Sweeper Aggreganto. Sure, you can do that. But that's another card that's like, you take away a resource from it. Why do I have to pay 6 cards for my hand? Don't tell me it's not 6 cards for my fucking hand.
Don't
Sir, may I introduce you to the clan that is Spike Brothers? I've been paying costs with cards out of my hand for years.
You're How often does Spike Bros deck out?
A lot.
No. I have not seen once a Spike Bro deck out.
I have decked out several times on a Hellheart 8 turn.
I
ran out of targets.
Okay, yes, but that's a Hellheart 8. That's a GB8 that you guys have to turbo to get.
Yeah,
right.
Y'all have
this is a regular. This is a first turn regular ass stride. Supposedly regular stride. It's a good stride. I'm never gonna say it's not a good stride. But you sit there and ask your Tachikaze friend if they're okay because they drove check 6 times and hit not a single trigger and then decked themselves out anyways because they also had no guard in hand.
That sounds like just being bad.
Oh.
I feel like I opened a can.
Are we back on air?
Yeah.
Alright, first off,
go for it.
Complainer.
Yep.
It's nice to have a new stride for your clan, isn't it?
New stride?
A new stride. Oh my god. When last time Messiah got a stride?
When's the last time wait, when's the last time Rose got a good G Guardian?
You're getting Jewel Knights. You're going to S tier on an escalator. Easy.
Even better. Even better. Hold on. He got that first stride. When was the last time Messiah got a stride? That's a fair question. When was the last time Rose got a good G guard? That's a good question. When was the last time Spike Brothers got a way to actually interact with their G zone other than flipping a G guard or striding into Hellheart 8? Hell, the really good Spike Brothers deck right now is Overlord with more flair. It doesn't even touch its G zone because it all sucks.
So, Bush Road, if you're listening to this, we all demand new strides and freaking new G Guardians.
We're getting those.
And a Messiah
We're getting those.
We're not getting. Give Spike Brothers a Dark Lord Princess.
Alright, okay. So I kind of opened a can of worms when we're talking about Tachi.
Oh, you definitely did.
Now, we can make fun of Neos if you want.
Neos are I love, mind you, I play Neos. I love Neos. Musketeers, favorite. Asha, love-hate relationship with her. Still have that deck. Love it. Worst clan in the game, hands down.
DI. I think
worst.
DI.
No,
I think DI.
DI has Barrow.
Well,
cool.
What does Neos have?
You know how restricted that shit is? How hard it is to get off?
What does Neo have? That could be restrictive. Oh, hell, that'll win you a game. How often can Neo steal a game from any clan?
I've seen you do it.
Don't you have
I've seen you do it.
Oh.
I mean, it's true.
It takes so much more work. It takes so much. My best matchup is still my worst matchup in fighting Narukami, and that's purely just because I have tokens that you can't buy.
Everybody's got a bad matchup against Narukami.
Yes, but then you.
This is why we have the hashtags. Hit Sunburst.
But then
that card is so much hate in that card.
That card literally says not only do you lose your field, you lose your drop zone.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, guess what? I'm de-striding, so I'm gonna take more of your shit from voltage. And then guess what? If I don't kill you this turn, I'm gonna do that shit again.
See, I'm gonna be honest. Stunverse, binding the board, that's fine. Yes. Binding the drop. That's fine.
Yep.
The second it started touching the hand is when I started having an issue.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Zoran's back with us. Yep. He just came from the toiletries, you know.
I came back from a wild journey.
I
was squirting Yoo-hoo out of my ass.
Did you go to the Great Nature University?
I did.
Okay.
So just to catch you up, we were discussing, remember when we were talking about the
Neveros
list? And how Neveros Taco was like, he's like the worst stride, one of the worst strides.
I once
but
again
it's good.
Did not say
it's not worse, but
never said worst.
Whatever.
I said that cost is filled with hate towards the player, hands down.
It's your hate.
It is. It is. But all right. So we were talking about what's worse than Neo Nectar. You're really saying DI is worse than Neo Nectar?
I think DI is one of the worst clans in the game, if not the worst.
I kind of think GP sucks.
Whoa.
All right, you play Messiah. You're out.
You're out of this conversation.
What? Y'all think DP is good?
It's
It
yes.
has one thing.
What is it?
Yeah, but guess what? It wins games, right?
What is their one thing?
But like it has support. Like it literally has horrible support. Because your deck has good support.
Who? Neo Nectar? Oh,
They have
okay.
great support. So you can't say it sucks. You're
Wait,
saying the clan sucks.
wait, yes. Until Cecilia comes out, the clan's ass.
Because you got hit. Just be real.
Oh hell yes!
That's why.
I'm not. Never bring back Katrina. That card is 10 out of 10 broken. We could have gotten anything else for help.
So you guys just can't think of ways to play around Katrina and be better?
Give me. I'm gonna sit you down with my deck.
Wait,
And
hold on. Before Taco tells you this, you remember, you play the most despised clan that exists in this game.
That doesn't top unless you're in BP.
Okay, but I'm just saying because you play shitty Messiahs.
Where is a Neo Nectar
Messiah's
top?
not shitty first off. That's the
Listen,
best.
they're pretty bad. I haven't seen them atop a single premium event.
Royals?
Okay, Rose too. That's where we put them in C tier. Did I put them at B tier? Did I put it at A?
What a Royals.
No, I didn't. We haven't done anything.
Hey, B premium, we dogging everything.
Okay, but just understand that you're talking about a clan that literally negates majority of the fucking clans.
Yeah.
So you can't say nothing when he says
Oh,
about this.
They had to hit his stuff.
They did.
He
And then have we ever recovered? Have we ever recovered with our good support?
Just crack it.
Crack what?
You have a card.
I am smoking crack to try and crack this thing. I am sitting.
We do not promote drugs.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
There is so much talk about cracking a deck, and listen, I will give props to people who can do that. Right? I'm not saying I'm not one of them, but I will sit there and say there's privileges to certain decks. Neo Nectars do not have a lot of privilege. Our privilege is we get tokens, and what do tokens really do?
They swing big as fuck.
One does. One.
They swing big as
And then
fuck.
what does every
You
clan
can't
have?
even talk. It's like
You can PG it. You can PG it. It's not even like, oh, we can go into the what's your
Sandrine?
name? No, not Sandrine. Zoa. We can go into Zoa,
Yeah.
right? You can try and go into Zoa. 999 power. Woo. You can PG it. You can denial Griffin it. We are one of the few.
Not with Zoe.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't denial Griffin. You can't denial Griffin, but if you have a PG, it's straight up just. My game plan is to hit a stand trigger with this big number. I have to hit a stand to win. It's not even like, oh, I have stand loops. This doesn't get drive checks. I get 3 drive checks and then 3 attacks with the potential of a 4th attack.
Well,
The
sorry for your loss, good sir.
Oh.
But I will say this though, you think DP is the worst, Ali?
I think that clan is
DP.
ass.
So the thing about
This guy's-
DP,
he's
Deep
nuts.
police.
you're
Yes.
saying DP is
I think
bad.
he's still choking on a Cheeto.
All they have is that one stride.
Bravest Peak,
Like it's everything they need. But everything support wise for DP is trash.
bro. Look,
Clearly
Bravest.
you do not know who
The
Dyliner is.
thing about
Dog,
DP,
like-
the thing, and this is how when it was explained to me as a clan when I was getting into this game, DP was explained to me like this:
Offense.
it's a deck that doesn't care what your opponent does,
Yes, 'cause it just has
does
to
not
go.
care what their gimmick is.
Can straight up.
It's going to do its game plan to the best of its abilities, and it's going to do that game plan spectacularly.
Like, what?
There's nothing wrong with
has
that.
it topped?
Yes!
A lot?
Yes!
No. Like legit.
Yes!
Oh my guys!
Bring it
If
up.
you guys
It
are
is-
hearing this, please show,
Bring it up.
comment, and show these people.
Hey,
Show them what's
tag
going
me
on.
in these posts where DP is
Please.
topping.
Someone,
What receipts do we have to
RRB.
pull out, bro? I have a Wendy's receipt from my pocket right now that I went 40
Wait,
minutes ago.
wait! I get in this conversation. The last Kingslayer event, I let someone borrow my DP deck,
2 DPs
and
were
he
in
topped.
Okay, on
2
a
DPs
I want
were
a
in top eight.
large scale Bushy Road.
Sure.
But wait!
Cool.
Time
We
out!
haven't
Hold
had
on!
any.
You can give it
Hold
to
on.
him.
other than
You
BRO,
can easily give it to him. How many times has Link Joker topped? Recently. How many times has Link Joker topped?
Okay,
What,
okay,
B
so
premium?
We can go throughout all formats.
And V premium?
How many times has Link Joker topped?
What, like?
Over DP? You think it topped
I
over
didn't see
DP?
DP in that lineup.
If we're talking about Bushi
It is
Road,
top.
Yeah, well, first of all,
if
hold
we're
on.
talking
hold on.
about Bushi Road events,
and we're talking about Bushiroad-led events, they have Bushiroad sanctioned tournaments in stores. They have store tournaments in Japan. In those tops, local stores, D-Police has topped before, as well as Nova Grappler
Shadow Paladin.
and Shadow Paladin.
Are you talking about
And-
Twitter posts? Are you
and
talking
I
about Twitter
will-
posts?
I'm talking about when they put on VG Top Decks.
And
those
I
are
will.
the
Even
top
in
decks that top and
WCC,
top tournaments.
even WCC has shown DP's topic.
And I will.
Correct.
And
Some
I
of
will
those
say
are
this.
more than 200 people in that.
Okay, but you're talking.
Some of those
Oh my
are
gosh.
local tournaments that happen in shops in like the Kansai district and in Shibuya
No,
and all that
but
stuff.
he wants the big boy.
Actually-
I want the real thing.
Okay, I have a question.
Not the
What do you?
locals.
What is a bad deck? Like, why is DP a bad deck to you?
Horrible support.
How could
That's
you,
it.
It's Vanguard centric.
Just
and it's
hor-
horrible support.
so-
First
It's
of
a
all,
super Vanguard centric deck.
Yeah.
It's for play schoolers for like 4 years old, which is like the
You could say
third grade
Kagero is the
size.
same way. Kagero is Vanguard
I
centric.
think Kagero is ass.
Ka-
It's just Overlord is good. But
That's
gotta-
Kagero.
Look what I
he
just
is so
said.
corrupted.
Look what
with
I
his
just
messiahs.
said. Look what I just said though. I said Kagero
Yeah.
ass.
Yes.
Overlord good.
Okay.
One
Okay.
car.
What's
Yeah.
what's
I think
different?
I
It's like
think
the whole
arguably
I mean, you got Denial Griffin, of course.
I think arguably D-Police is better than Kagero.
Yes.
because it gets bigger.
And we have.
Yeah, dude, it
Wait,
gets
hold
way
on. I
bigger.
got you, Taco.
But Kagero can swing when you one shot you.
So can
So
DP.
can-
What do you think
But it's
DP
easier to do it
does?
in Kagero.
I know
They
it's
don't have
not.
to try.
I
No,
literally
it's not.
watched a man take
They
12
don't need
damage
to-
from
Okay.
a Bravest Peak.
Wait.
They
Here's
don't need to strike.
here it is. Here it is. Ali, have you ever sat across from a DP player, sat there and let them hit their laurels, whatever? They stack 6 crits on their Vanguard. That is
Yes.
insta death.
You know how I beat it? I PG.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Great
Easy.
job.
Same
Guess
thing
what?
with Overlord.
Kagero's 3 attacks.
4 times almost.
Yes, but guess what?
Death
At
in
the end of the turn, DP still has a better hand than Kagero because they can guard with all their grade 3s in hand. What are you
And
going to do?
also, let us not forget this.
You only need one.
Let us
thing
not
to
forget
guard
this.
with.
we also have a stand trigger that says
You can
We can
deny
break it.
perfect guards. You can break perfect guards.
They also have a not good, but they also have a superior ride, so they can actually strike first.
And
on
also-
you if they
Yes,
go
I've
first.
seen that.
And also, first of all, let me just let you know, not only can we superior ride, if you're at grade 2 and I get on die liner, you best believe me, I'm getting some crits on my van.
I hope so.
It's gonna start
And
with
I'm
3
going to
damage.
use
I've
Laurel
seen it.
to double those.
Okay.
The same logic where we have the Yeo Guardians now that can help mitigate Overlord's 3 swings in the first turn when they go first. Is the same logic is applied to Die Liner
Yes, because
and
I've
Deep
done
Police.
it.
Now, Die Liner gets way more advantage than Overlord does.
Yes.
I get
way more
10k for my grade
Easy.
3s. Then don't even talk to me about our Geoglass guy who literally gives 5k power, 5k shield,
Yeah.
and intercept for grade 3s.
Like, I will give you Kagero, Overlord specifically, easier deck to play. Easier deck to steal wins with.
Yes.
Sure. DP, better deck overall. Has a better skill, has a higher skill ceiling and a higher floor than Kagero as a whole.
A higher skill
And-
ceiling, though.
And we're
Yes.
okay, so if we're the theoretical scale ceiling, you guys can't even see me here because
Yeah.
we're through a mic. And I'm telling Ali this like we're in the 4th grade, right?
We're trying to have an intervention
This is
with
the
Ali.
scale ceiling for
I
you,
guess.
Ali, right? Kagero is here, D Police is here, and then other decks are like over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give that a little bit because some people are stupid enough to not even flip up a Geomon Blast.
yeah, exactly.
I've seen
right?
it
Come
done.
on.
There you go.
I've seen
You-
people forget to soul charge an Overlord
Yeah.
in front of me, and I'm
Of
like,
course.
what are you doing?
I just gotta say, I love the tangent that we went on. Like, I didn't even give a topic, and we just like went off. All right, man, we went on a super freaking tangent.
We can-
Ali, like, okay, listen, you guys listening to this?
I thought I was
Please
smoking crack.
tag Ali on Heart Ali on Facebook. Find his Instagram, find him, and send him everything you can of like DP topping, and whatever.
Yes, please
But-
let me see this.
yeah,
proof
please,
of DP.
because he's a non-believer.
Yes.
Coming from a guy that represents my messiahs is a non-believer.
What else do you not believe that is an A tier to not be an A tier?
Let's see what else I don't like on this thing.
Let's
Let's some decks. Let's go to D. Barrel Magnus is trash, and it's trash because you don't do anything but just win.
I love how
you can hate it. Like, I hate Barrel
I
Magnus.
can't even with you, bro.
I hate
You know
Barrel
what?
Magnus so much. Yo, I go into tournament, mind you. I've been playing this game for like what? We're on like 7 years now.
I'm in 10 years,
Bro, I play a guy who only played for 2 weeks. Burrow Magnus. Mops my whole thing. Just because it does what it does. Eat your whole board and swing at you for like crazy ass numbers and like 6 attacks.
That don't mean that
5
it ain't.
attacks, sorry.
That don't mean that it ain't good.
Nigga, it's good. But it sucks.
See, okay,
It sucks though.
So you're saying by sucks you mean sucks to play against?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
We'll
the
drop
way
that.
the way
variable-
you sound, the way you making it sound is like
Like,
these
it's
clans
garbage.
are garbage, are dog water.
Yo, okay.
Can't even do
inviting
anything.
him. I don't know. He just like sipped in. He's like, "Oh, we're doing a podcast." Walk in. I'm like, "Okay, whatever, you
It ain't
know."
no podcast without Swami.
Get out of here.
Okay, so we'll come back to the overdress. I have a couple questions for you guys because you guys are joining us. Marshall's joining us from Jacksonville. Taco's been very busy. He used to be part of Team Ubermensch. By the way, are they existing anymore? Are they alive?
content-wise, no.
Okay, good.
I still talk to everyone, but content-wise, no.
I just want to give a shout out to Zavani if he ever listens to this.
He probably won't, but
I love Savani,
Zvani, you rock.
Savani's great.
Listen.
Played against him one time and he sacked the shit out of me.
Yo, for real though.
A little bit of a pedophile.
Listen.
But yeah,
Zoran
So-
said it, not us.
so
God
Taco,
damn it.
so they don't exist no more? What's going on?
It got really
We still talk, we have a few people who still come out, but yeah, life happens, we grew up.
I haven't seen them squeeze out a video in a while.
Oh yeah, no. We haven't.
Bro, put away your Dark Magician binder.
We're not.
We're literally in the middle of a podcast, and all this man brings out is his Dark Magician binder. He's
He
like,
just wants to look at how
Not
pretty
even
the
a
Dark
Yu-Gi-Oh
Magician-
binder. It's just a bunch of Dark Magician cards
Man,
in there.
I-
A singular card G.
I slapped you with Phantom Knights. Put that away.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. I have a couple questions for you guys.
Yeah.
So, first one is you already told me what games you guys already answered. Question number one. I was gonna ask what games you guys are playing, and all that stuff. You guys already answered that. So here's a good question for everybody, and we'll start off with we'll do Taco and we'll go down the line. This is for everybody. What made you start playing Vanguard?
Art, and then I got real sick of Yu-Gi-Oh shenanigans. I had to stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh after the E-Dragon format. I was knee deep into the E-Dragon format, still trying my best to do Lavo Quasar. It was a sad day, but yeah, it was mainly just the art. The art was really appealing, and then eventually gameplay mechanics fleshed out to the point where I enjoyed playing the game.
Okay, you still play, of course,
Yeah.
now, right? You prefer premium and V premium the most
Yes,
right now.
I do prefer.
For now, at least, or or are you just not into D at all? Because I know you
As of
talk
right
about
now, I suck. I suck at this game in general, right? I'm at best.
nothing's new.
Exactly. I'm at best a C tier player. So, take that as you will. But I've been playing the game long enough. And D, right now, there's two things that I really don't like about D. Overtrigger, which isn't anything new. And then I actually don't like the right line. And that's purely because I feel like they can't break. Once they make a really good right line, they can't break out of that. So they're going real slow with it. Obviously, it's still new. Game's still new. So whatever. Maybe there's something that I'll like into it. Right now, there's nothing that appeals to me.
Well, I think this is mainly for you. I think set 5 you might come out. Because with the dual clans and stuff coming out.
That is interesting.
And it also looks like we might be getting a Neonectar right line, it looks like it, because the way her aesthetics kind of look.
Yeah.
At least the grade 2 looks like it, because I've seen it. It looks a little bit, because it's still KN Dragon Empire.
Yeah.
But she
interesting.
looks like a scientist.
They all look like Fire Emblem characters at the end of the day.
But I know you don't play D that much. But
This isn't any this isn't me saying, oh, D sucks. No. It's just
that
100%.
there's nothing that
not for
grabs
me.
you yet.
I'd come out and try and support tournaments and whatnot. By the way, I play 4D, I play Eugene and Zorga, so
Eugene's
Oh, so you play a really bad deck and a really good deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't play in tournament.
In what specific order? We don't know.
We don't know.
Zorga's bad.
We'll get to Zorga, don't worry. Okay, Marshall, we're gonna go down the road. So same thing to you. What made you start playing Vanguard?
So I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Oh, here we go.
I was knee deep into Magic. Actually, scratch it. Not even knee deep. I was chest deep into Magic. And I went to a card store up in Jacksonville one day, and this guy goes, "Hey, have you tried this game? It's called Card Fight Vanguard." I was like, "I'll take a look at it. Why not? I got time to kill." He shows me one card, or actually he shows me 2 cards. And I immediately go, "I'm sold." Those 2 cards, Exceptional Expertise, Rising Nova, and Hellheart 8.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs.
I fell in love. I love that kind of aesthetic. I like the ogres. I like football. I like that kind of aesthetic. That's like one of my guilty pleasures in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was playing Ultra Athletes. They're really fun. I have a great time playing them, but God, are they awful.
They have some kind of pretty good cards in that archetype. I said kind of.
And how many years you been playing?
I've been playing Vanguard actually for about, I would say, my first booster set was the Answer of Truth in V-Series.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were an OG just like me.
Because
That means me and Taco. Taco, how long you been playing?
Yeah,
I ain't an
That's
OG,
the same,
but I'm
right?
better
10?
than you all.
I think I'm a bit. You're a bit older than me. I think I have maybe like 8 to 9
Yeah,
years.
because I played when Gold Rule Towel came out.
Yeah, you.
Like that trial deck came out, and I was like, eh.
Yeah, I'm like maybe a year to 2 years
Yeah.
after
But
you.
you're 8 years, so around
Yeah.
the
The
Hi,
fir-
Ollie. You know, I know your story because I was part of the story.
Yes.
Mr. Battle Sisters.
Yes.
So go ahead and tell the people how you got into it.
Alright, so let's start from this one fateful day.
Oh,
I woke up out of bed and decided to go to this shop called Cool Stuff Games.
Well, I thought he was gonna do the whole French Prince of Bel-Air. Let's go play basketball.
Bro, I was going to join you in on that.
Yeah. So I go to Cool Stuff and I met this kid who kind of looked like a dyke. But
That's not me, by the
it's
way.
not James. It's a different kid.
That's funny.
Now, was it a dyke or was it a bull dyke?
Nah, it
'Cause
was,
there's a
it
difference.
was a kid who looked like a dyke. But, you know,
God, we don't discriminate, by the way.
but his name
Put it out
is
there.
Egan, by the way. So I met Egan.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, the flimsy little bird?
Yes, the bird. Oh my god. And then I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever. And then he showed me these cards, and I was like, man, the art on these cards is pretty dope. And they're chicks. Apparently it was Battle Sisters, of course. I met another kid named Shelby and James, and I met, who else was there that day? It was you, Shelby.
I don't know if Jeremy was there. Who else? Oh, Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam. So by that part, I started hanging out with James and Sam and Shelby. Those two don't play no more, but of course James still plays, and they started showing me like the ropes of the game, the rules, and all that cool stuff. And then later on, I met Joey and Gerald and made 6 damage heal with them. That's later on after that. That's when I got into Kagero. I'm like a Kagero fiend, you know, for Overlord, like Overlord fangirl, like everybody else in this thing. And then after that, I played Messiah Chaos, actually. Messiah Chaos. And I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. What is this? And then I bought it off my boy Joey. Then I built Pure Messiah, and here we are today.
Yeah.
Playing Vanguard.
And
Still doing bad.
And he's still doing bad and off and on. Mind you, I will give respect where respect is due. We are in the presence of a guy who did top team league twice or once.
I think once.
Once,
I think
right?
I think my highlights were this when
I know. I know.
Messiah
To
was-
some people, team league doesn't count.
yeah, but it's what I carried that shit though. But anyways,
I don't believe it, Joey. I know you carried.
But I think the key thing is for my like achievements were when Messiah was really bad, and I used to go on this rant saying it was tier 1, and then like half the Vanguard was sending me hate messages through my freaking
I remember that
DMs.
phase.
And
All of the
I
South
started
Florida
topping
Vanguard
everywhere
page.
with just Messiah everywhere, and then I started this trend with my boy, and then it was Church of Messiah. And now we got like 700 members on Facebook, which is crazy. But hey, bless up.
So it's a good time. Okay, Zoran, did we ever do our when we started? Because
I'm sure we started. I'm sure we talked about it in our first podcast.
Okay, so short little refresher. I went to Cool Stuff. I found out about Cool Stuff from my friend Victor. Him and Shelby were playing at Broward College I joined the Asian Appreciation Club back then, and they were playing up there instead of doing homework. I know, Marshall's giving me the face like Asian Appreciation. It was an excuse to watch anime and play cards. Hey, shh.
But you could do that normally.
Yeah, but guess what? We had our own cubicle. It was great. But the point of the matter is, Victor was like, let's go to cool stuff. I saw like this robot looking thing with like a fucking freaking fire blade. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he's like, that's Nova Graps. And I was like, he's like, what do they do? He's like, they restand a lot. And I was like, oh snap, let me go. Picked it up, started playing, played in the cafeteria, started going. I started playing tournament. The minute set 5 showed up, I started playing Royals. I saw MLB, saw the end. I had a rival. Went through a whole rival phase with this guy who played the end. Then, literally, I have so many stories, but we'll talk about that some other time. But I ended up topping my first bounty tournament at Cool Stuff with King of Knights of the Round Table, Liberator Alfred. And from there, it's like I've been playing this game for about 10 years. Best decision of my life. Made amazing friends, especially family. Love everybody in this community. Zoran, do you want to do a little thing with you?
Well, I started playing Vanguard in high school. Was it junior year or sophomore year? I was also like knee deep in Yu-Gi-Oh as well, like Taco mentioned, but it was too expensive for a high schooler like me at the time.
Yeah.
And I only played bad decks. I played Ghost Tricks. I played Karakuris, but with no Geargia Karakuri back then, post XYZ era. I played just Karakuri, the Synchro Spam deck, and I even played no generic staples. I played their archetype traps. Because I couldn't afford regular traps.
So you were bad.
Yeah, I can't afford that kind of stuff.
So you were bad.
Is there a difference between being bad and poor?
No, not in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Not in Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, not in Yu-Gi-Oh.
So when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it was because of a friend of mine named Ibrahim. Shout out to Ibrahim.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. And he showed me the game, and we had our own little group of people who played Yu-Gi-Oh! And then some of them transitioned to Vanguard, and I watched them play Vanguard in the cafeteria when the trial decks came out for Overlord and Blaster Blade in America. And I wasn't super aware of it at the time. I was like, oh, this is a nice little card game. I don't even know what it's about. I never bothered to look into it. And I still continued to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Then it got way too expensive in E-Dragon format. And then I was like, there's no point in me playing this anymore because I just can't afford it. So then I was watching these kids, lower classmen, I believe, in my junior year, play Grey Nature. And this was when they were proxying the set Rampage of the Beast King. That's when Leopold Locks and Armed Instructor Bison came out. So all of those cards looked pretty cool to me. I didn't actually start off with that clan. I started off with a Deep Lease trial deck. That Kaiser trial deck.
We all look at Ali. Just so that you know, we are all looking at him with like daggers in our eyes.
Yeah,
But I never could afford a full Dimension Police deck. So the first deck I ever got that I picked up from my friend Ibrahim was Murakuma. I picked up a Shiryuki full complete build deck. And then I bought Grey Nature with my mom's credit card. Love you, Mom.
Hashtag thank you.
Yep.
That's cool. Alright, so we already know this next question Marshall pretty much already answered. But we'll just do it. Favorite unit in the game? All time, baby.
All time?
Mine's is easy. Everybody knows it. I love Blaster Blade. Hashtag all day long. I will go wherever he goes. You know that.
Okay.
Ali's looking at me like some words I can't say on this mic. But yeah, mine's is Blaster Blade. If it's not just Blaster Blade, it's literally MLB. But Blaster Blade's really one of my favorite cards of all time. Zoran, we'll start with you.
So I guess one of my favorite cards.
If you don't say Crayon Tiger, I'm stopping you.
It's not. It's amazing. Not Amazing Professor. It's Famous Professor Big Belly.
Big Belly. That's awesome. That's a good card.
Yeah.
Taco?
God, there's so many.
I will come back to you.
Name one.
All right, I have mine. Sorry, I have mine. It's Virginal Captain Cecilia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect it.
So for me, Rising Nova and Hellheart 8 brought me into the game.
Okay.
But actually what a lot of people don't know, it's my favorite unit of all time.
Ooh, I hope I get to make fun of it.
It's Raven-haired Ezel.
It's so cool.
Oh, that is true.
He's so cool.
So,
I heard he had a
Ezel.
10-pack.
Ezel was the first competitive deck that I had built in Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
I took it to my first team league, and then unfortunately it got hit.
He deserved it.
Not even. They didn't even do it quietly. They took him out into the front yard and made a display.
Along with Katrina, mind you.
No, it was before Katrina.
Was it before Katrina?
It was before Katrina.
Okay, he deserved it.
Because
They hit it once. They hit
the
it
first
once.
hit
Oh,
was
yeah.
before Katrina, and then the
Yes.
second hit was with Katrina.
You had to get shot twice.
3
Bam,
times.
bam. That's all I
3
gotta
times.
say.
Yeah.
Because now it's Criff can't be a starter.
Mhm.
Wonder Ezel is banned, and now you can't play Ultima and an Overtrigger.
Okay.
OG Wonder
Listen.
Band.
Okay. So Raven-Hair Ezel is your favorite unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I think the people want to know, because you play Messiah, is it Alter Ego?
No, it's actually Amnesty. Amnesty Messiah is my favorite.
Oh,
Is,
the
it,
one.
is that the final answer? Because you hopped from Overlord to like...
I mean, can I name more than one?
No, but you only get one.
Wait,
Alright,
if
I'm
we
gonna
can do
name
that,
two
I have a
of
list.
He's going to name 2 anyways.
So-
This son of a gun.
Alright, so it's Amnesty
You ain't
Messiah
special.
and actually Trickstar. Because why? I like the growth of Trickstar. So Trickstar like this little
Oh, you
goofy thing.
you like your little sperm chronodran?
Oh my god. Anyways, Trickstar. Pretty dope. He grows up.
Wait. So what happened? Wait. Hold on. What happened when Chrono Drain came out? He's just a clone.
Nah, bro.
Chrono Trigger didn't have a hoodie.
You got New York.
That's
you
not
got New
true.
York, bro.
So-
you don't got Tim.
Literally
You
what?
asked Tim's.
You're right.
Not Trickstar.
So have you ever
have Tims? He has wheels for.
Yeah, he has wheels. Okay?
have you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes.
Trickstar is literally what happened when the Avatar was born in the Fire Nation. That's what happened. Dran was born in the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
Roku's a cool guy though.
Roku is right.
Just to let you know, not to discredit Ali, there's a new unit every week. Okay, Overlord
Hey, the end
was
is
his
always
boy.
dope. The end is always dope.
Okay,
Don't lie.
whatever. Now you're on harmonics and
Are we talking about
I'm
favorite,
Amnesty and Trickstar now.
We're talking about favorite D bosses now?
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
I said unit in general, like your favorite one
Throughout
Yeah, of
all
all-
of the nation.
Of all
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the ones that
Yeah.
we listed.
Yeah, except for this guy. I don't know. Like Ali, we're gonna just leave you alone.
Amnesty, bro.
Um,
Amnesty's nice.
But okay, if you guys want to do D, do you have a favorite D? I know Taco does it.
It's Zorga.
Okay,
I
Zorga.
do.
Okay,
Zorga's
Zorga.
cool.
Nigga,
You-
Pretty boy. Pretty
It's
boy.
probably Zorga.
I had 2 Zorgas.
The one and only Violence Bruce.
Yep.
Damn, I thought you were gonna choose Greed on.
Yeah.
I like the dragon. I like his story. He turns the people that owe him money into little demons. What's not to love?
That's kind of crap.
But
You owe me money?
But
You went for
Bruce has the Spike Brother aesthetic,
Oh, he's everything.
and you gotta go with the
And
Bruce.
he's the oldest brother.
Exactly. And Donji's a little bit of a badass.
He is. I'll literally admit I think for D, I'm stuck between both of them, Bastion and freaking Bruce. Like the fact that Bastion just got off the horse and says I don't need this damn horse. He's like I'm gonna do this shit myself. I was like, damn.
And Bruce just got bigger and angrier.
And then he got like blades on his like
Bruce turned into Buzzwole from Pokemon.
basically.
That's what happened.
Yeah. And then
He turned into a Pokemon.
And then all the Trickstar, right?
Yep. Sure,
Okay, just Trickstar. Okay. So yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't expect that.
No, you don't like Trick Moon, the Black Air Force style Trick Moon,
Bro, that boy.
bro. He got Black Air Force energy all over him.
He's trying to shoot your face.
He's got,
bro. He's crazy.
he's got the Nike shoe symbol on his.
Yeah, like that dude's too
That's
big.
copyright infringement right there.
Bro, he got it carved in his back. It's under the cloak.
Oh my god.
All right. So we'll also talk about this. We got a few more questions. So, what are your thoughts that our regionals are back? I know they're not singles, but the fact that we have them coming
Oh,
back.
so they are teamed.
Yeah, there are Team
Okay.
League for this one.
I'm hyped for it.
I think we're gonna. Sorry to cut you off. I think in October we're gonna get singles like usual.
Okay.
Spring's always been Team League.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
So,
thinking.
I personally am excited about regionals being back. I think we finally needed it.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna bring more, people out again. I'm glad it's not freaking remote. That makes me freaking happy.
Yeah.
I think personal interaction especially in Vanguard is very important to keep the game alive. I'm excited. I'm a little disappointed, just because so far we haven't been announced again in Atlanta, or even in Tampa like
Yeah.
we used to. I think the locations are a little kind of scattered a little too much. But I am excited. I know I'm personally going to Illinois, Texas. If Atlanta goes, I think I'm going. This is gonna be the first time I actually get to go to several different events. I hope I get to meet a lot of people that listen to the podcast. It'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's about time.
Yeah.
I understand people are still scared about COVID and crap like that, but honestly, you can't run away from everything. I think it's wear your mask, keep your distance, do what you can, but
and be smart about it.
be smart. Yeah,
definitely.
be smart.
If you're not feeling good, don't go.
Yeah, but I think we need to go back to our regular schedules where we have events. And that's why I love Kingslayer.
Mhm.
The fact that I think we're doing a lot to stay everything competitively.
Yeah.
I think we're trying our best to provide such a good service to everybody, and I think it's a good feedback too. We do generate a lot of good results.
And that's one thing that I wanna jump in for a second here is I do agree with you. Having in-person events is really good and it's really needed, because the thing about it is and especially with a ton of people, just me specifically, I know a ton of people who are getting burnt out on the game. They don't want to play it anymore just because they don't have these big things to chase. They don't have these big events that are chasers for them. They don't have the World's chasers. They don't have toppings for BCS, for Spring Fest, stuff like that. They don't have that competitive environment. And it's honestly needed, because the thing about, you can make competitive, results are results. At the end of the day, tournament results are tournament results, whether it's remote or whether it's in person.
Yes.
So it's going to generate hype for the game. But the thing about remote is, one, it's easier to cheat.
Yes.
Yep.
And two, it's a lot. It's not as memorable.
Interactive.
The mind,
Memorable.
I feel like
And it's draining.
it is. It's draining, but I feel like the main thing when it comes to physical interaction is also the mental aspect of the game. Just the mind games of being able to look your opponent in the eye
Exactly.
with that dumb smirk,
'Cause
saying
Because
What are
when
you gonna
I
do?
play in person, just like in poker, that face,
yeah,
not being able to read your opponent and stuff like that, or even if you don't have that solid poker face,
Mhm.
you're always smiling, you're always involved and stuff like that. You can psych out your opponent, and that in person it matters.
it does.
I tell a lot of people in person, you can't compare tabletop simulator or CFA
Mhm.
to real life freaking competitive card games.
Yeah.
Because human movements, the way people talk, the interactions and everything, bro, they do a lot in gameplay.
Yep.
As much as you don't think about it, it does a lot. Because you don't know what your opponent's really gonna do.
James always tells me I never smile when I play my game.
And it's true. I'm telling you, it's like playing like Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't. I'm
He's
not
a jerk,
like that,
bro.
man. I'm not like
Super
that.
quiet.
He's a focused individual. But
Meanwhile, I make everything a spectacle.
yeah, he
Apparently.
But
Ollie, have I ever been a jerk in a game?
No, I think our jerkness bounces off of each other.
see,
I think-
so he said it.
What the
He admits
fuck,
that you're
man?
jerking. See? So he admitted it.
God,
I will say this. One of the best things ever, and I find it hilarious. It was actually one of the first times I ever met James and Zoran and Ali and Taco. It was at one of the events that they held in Kissimmee, Florida. And I was playing Spike Brothers. And the funniest thing to me, and it cracks me up to this day, was I think it was second or the third round. I heard someone say, "Damn!" from across the venue. And it was from me flicking my heel triggers into my drop zone, all 4 of them. And you could hear each individual one slap the rest of the cards. And you just heard, "Damn, what the fuck?" And I was like, "What?" Sitting here looking like a deer caught in the headlights. I'm like, huh?
But yeah, like you get fun stories like that at live events.
Yeah,
you love to see it.
You can't make the same bonding experience over remote when you can do it in
Mm-hmm.
person. Let me tell you, I've had the best stories in person. Like when I was like, I know this is a little side story. Is like when I was sick and I was in the hospital for like a week. Like I found out how much people like really know who I am.
Yeah.
In the Vanguard community, because I had people from California, Canada, like New York, and everybody hit me on Facebook. It's like, "Hey James, are you okay? You know, this and that." And honestly, I did not expect it. Like I even had a room full of my closest friends come and visit me. Like, yo, and like I remember Frankie coming out to me and he's like, "Hey, you forgot this," and I was like, "What did I forget?" He goes, he slaps a blaster blade in front of me. He's like, "He's gonna keep you company," and I was like, "Damn, that like hit me." Like, it really shows the bonding things when you meet in person.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we finally need, and I'm excited. I'm praying it doesn't get canceled because I know the YCS and Yu-Gi-Oh got canceled.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be live. Let's knock on wood that it doesn't happen for Vanguard. Like I said, please, if you guys are listening to this, pass this. Not only tell your friends about these podcasts. We're doing this for you guys to give you guys things to listen to and everything, but like, be safe. Wear a mask. Bring hand sanitizer. Do what you can.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah, don't be dumb.
And make sure Mega Colony stays in C tier.
Yes, Mega Colony.
Hey, I take that offensively.
Damn,
Okay, Lewis.
That's another
Don't.
sucky deck.
You want to bet?
I freaking hate
You want to bet?
Okay, guys. We can talk about this another time.
We throwing hands. We throwing hands after this podcast.
Oh my god.
I got 2 more questions and then we'll cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the next question. So who's playing tomorrow? Is anybody playing tomorrow?
Me?
Nope.
Okay, Taco's not playing. Ali's not playing.
Yeah, I work.
Same.
I'm gonna try to play.
Okay, so this is only for you two, for Zoran and Marshall. Unless you guys don't want to, do you want to tell the people what you're playing tomorrow?
Oh, it came down to 2 decks for me. That being Bruce with his new support and Bob Sagra, because Bob Sagra is a deck that really interests me. It's a unique mechanic. I really like it. And it's a very fun deck to pilot, and I really enjoy it. But Bruce is the boy, and I got yelled at and said if I don't play Bruce, people are going to be upset.
Yeah, I was gonna smack the fuck.
Yeah, I
out
was just
So-
You just said no, nigga, I was gonna slap.
Like,
you, bro.
I'm playing Bruce.
If it wasn't for my say in your decision to be on Kingslayer's team, like I told you the stipulations. I'm like, if you don't play Spikes at all, I'm going to slap you. So I'm just letting the people know I will slap him if he doesn't show
And I will say that I will give a shout out to Hearth from D-Boy from Team Crushing the Meta, and also Living Proof, his whole Discord, and Rudy Torres. I've been in contact with them for the past couple of months. We've been building a deck, and it's running really well. It's really fun to play, and this one, it sort of shifts over into the premium side. It is, if you've seen anything on like Living Proof's channel or anywhere, it is a Rising Nova Greedon deck. It is a very fun deck to pilot, and I'm going to see how I can do with it.
Yeah, I've seen it's pretty good.
I will be playing Bruce tomorrow for Overdress.
Okay, that's cool. And I'm assuming you are the zoo master, the zoologist, like we like to call him on the podcast. I'm assuming you're gonna play Magnolia.
Yeah, I'll be most likely playing Magnolia, if not something Stoicheia related.
Okay.
But I already have Magnolia built, and I don't have 2 separate decks for Zorga and Magnolia, or even Flagberg. I just put cards that are for Flagberg or Zorga into my Magnolia deck and swap out cards like that because, once again, I was a poor boy. So, yeah, it's probably going to be Magnolia because I'm too lazy to take them out of the card sleeves.
Yeah, and I won't be playing, at least for this one. I will be playing for the Kingslayer Invitational, which we haven't have a date yet for, because I did top in the event in the beginning when we first started this thing. I would have been playing Bruce, but I'm letting Marshall borrow my Bruce deck.
My stuff did not come in, unfortunately.
Yeah. I also have Bastion I could have played, but I will be one of the 3 judges tomorrow with Peter and Gustavo. Shout out to you boys. We'll end it with this last question because I think it's going to be cool. Are you guys excited about this weekend to be here and all that stuff? Because I know Marshall, you come from Jacksonville. Taco, Zoran, Ali, and myself live in Miami/Hollywood, around this area. So we're always here, when we can be. But it's always amazing to host these events.
100.
I want, like I said, if you guys are hearing this, please, if you want to play in a very competitive, atmosphere, besides Bush Road, hey, let me tell you, we bring it here at Kingslayer. Locals, we just started getting more people for locals, especially for dress. Mm-hmm. We're working to get more people on premium. The people that are playing dress right now are like, oh, cool, this is the starting base. What's that? So I wouldn't doubt they're going to dip into V and maybe into premium. I want to get more people here. If you're listening to this podcast and you live in the Miami area or South Florida, yo guys, please stop by. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. So, Marshall, are you excited for this weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm 100% excited for this weekend.
You think you're gonna win?
I'm gonna do my best. See, the thing is, and I have a saying. I end up, if you've ever played any kind of video game or anything like this, especially Dark Souls or Doom or something like that, I play Vanguard on master level difficulty because, good lord, at the amount of over triggers I have seen flipped offensively and defensively against me, and it's not just over triggers. It is triggers,
double crit,
double crits,
double damage draw,
triple damage draw.
Yeah,
all four 6 damage heals. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me, and like I said, I play Vanguard on master difficulty. And I'm going to try my best.
Hey, listen, I know you're playing my deck. And listen, after what I did on Wednesday, bro, I pray you get that power. Because let me tell you, my deck build is weird, but man, does it work. I'll tell you that right now. And I already know Zoran's going to get top 8 because he's the god at Magnolia.
I'll try my best.
Listen, the objective for Zoran is to eat food, throw up, and then play the rest of the rounds.
No. See, the thing is, whenever we do these events, right, they always have... They have this what's it called? Preconceived notion of me now is that every time I top, I throw up at the end of the night because we go out to eat and then I get sick.
Has it happened every time?
Every time that I've gotten sick, yes, it has. So it may be true, it may not be true. Now, if I manage to top and I don't get sick, there's something wrong.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
So we're going to be wrapping it up right now, man. This has been an amazing podcast. I just want to give a shout out to each and every one of you guys here. We always have the zoologist Zoran here with us. He will always be here. He's one of my co-hosts. Richard is busy manning the store right now. He sends his love for everybody out here. We're hoping to see all you out there. Shout out to the boy, Brandon Dawson, a.k.a. Taco.
It's me.
The gridiron.
The king of the gridiron, Marshal Craven, my boy. And Swami over here, a.k.a. the Messiah. Hard Ali. It was great having you guys on. I just want to say this. Are you coming back to the podcast that we invite you, Taco?
I will do my best.
Traffic is a bitch, I know.
Traffic is a nightmare. Traffic is a... Listen, I do this on a daily. I had to fill up my gas tank. That was $60 today.
Okay, we don't have time for this, but...
I live 6 hours away from here.
And I come for tournament, but...
and I made it on time. I was early.
Okay.
I got stuck.
Oh.
We're going to assume that Taco says yes, he would come back. Marshall, we loved having you on. Would you ever come back?
Yep, 100%.
What about you, Mr. Messiah?
Oh, you already know. Bless up, bro.
You looking at Messiah pictures on Twitter, bro? Get out of here.
Oh my god. With that being said, like I said, bro, if you guys are listening to this, we do this for you guys. If you leave comments leave a feedback on the comments, Instagram, Facebook, Kingslayer Cards on Facebook, Instagram. Hit us up. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Tell us what you think about the podcast. Hopefully we do one next week for you guys because we have a lot to do, especially after this event. It's been amazing. Thank you guys for all coming out. We appreciate every one of y'all. Again, if you need anything, go to KingslayerCards.com. Get your clan splits for clan selection. The prices are on there. If you need boxes, anything, shout out to Kingslayer Cards again. Thank
Shout
you
out
again.
to President's Day.
And shout out to President's Day. That's Monday, guys.
3-day weekend, baby.
You know what? We're doing a special promotion where you can spend the full amount and get your product for the full amount.
And you too will be a president.
That's it, guys. Catch you guys later. Thanks.